Good morning everyone, welcome to HashLearn. Today we will be starting with our computer awareness session, the first session of computer awareness for your IBPS clerical mains preparation. And here we will be taking one of the important question type that is most likely to come in your examination, and then we will be discussing the theory part, the concepts and the methods associated with this question type, and that will be the strategy that we will be using for computer awareness for our future sessions also for this IBPS clerical mains preparation. So in every session we will take up the main question type, and then we will see what are the concepts that you should be familiar with, because computer awareness otherwise what is called as computer aptitude is a very vast area, and covering everything in 3-4 weeks is not what is pertinent, relevant for your examination. So what we are going to do is to focus on the main question types and then discuss and keep you informed about the concepts and understanding the technique to solve those questions. So let's start with the things. So today's class we're keeping the 3 concepts in mind. One is understanding base system, second is base conversion, and third is binary arithmetic. So these are the 3 main things that we're going to focus on in today's session. Look at the question now. Look at this question and see what can you make, what sense can you make from this question. But this is one question that has been coming for the last 2 years, and this different forms in the same question type. You can see it's in a certain code language. So they're not telling you that this is a question from computer science. They make it look like a coding decoding question, right? Because now computer aptitude is coming in the reasoning paper along with the reasoning paper. So in the IBPS clerk mains examination, there will be 60 questions in the reasoning and computer aptitude paper combined together. So in a certain code language, the symbol for 0 is hash and for 1 is dollar, right? So we don't write 0, instead we write hash. We convert 0 to hash, okay, and we don't write 1, instead of 1 we write dollar. That's the coding, we are using a coding here, okay. So 0 is hash and 1 is dollar. So if you have to write 100, how would you write? Okay. Now, but that is not all. It's not just that we are converting 0 to hash and 1 to dollar and then just directly translating something like 2 0 is to hash. It's not like that. This is not what the question is about. Okay. So let's read further and see what it's telling you. There are no other symbols or numbers greater than 1. There are no other symbols. That means there is no 2, there is no 3, there is no 4, there is no 5, there is no 6. There are only 0 and 1. Now this should be sufficient clue for you to know that which type of number system is this. Are you understanding? There is no other number greater than 1. That means we only have 2 digits, 0 and 1. And what kind of system we are talking about? Then they were talking about binary, right? The question is indirectly telling you to think and come to this conclusion that we are talking about binary number system. But the binary number system is the only system where we only have 0 and 1, we have no other digits. So instead of telling you directly that this is a binary number, they are telling you indirectly, like making it sound like a coding question, that in a certain code language the symbol for 0 is hash and for 1 is dollar, and there are no other symbols for numbers greater than 1. The numbers greater than 1 are to be written only by using the 2 symbols given above. Fine. Only by using the 2 symbols. So let's say I want to write 10. Can I write 10 as 1 we know is dollar, so write down dollar, and 0 we write down hash. So can we say that in this number system 10 is equal to dollar and hash? $10 is equal to dollar and hash. Can we say that? So the answer is no, we cannot say that. Why? Because now we are telling you something more. The value of symbol for 1 doubles itself every time it shifts 1 place to the left. The value doubling. So what is this meaning of this? Value of 1 doubles itself every time it shifts 1 place to the left. Clear? And how does it then work it out? So like how is 3 then dollar, because 3 does not have 1, 3 does not have 0, then how is $3? Okay, 1 is dollar, 2 is dollar hash, and you see here dollar hash, this was supposed to be 10, right? Then how is $2 hash? That means something else is there. Now if a person does not know binary number system, by this time he will leave the question. He will have no understanding of what this question is trying to tell, because this much information is not sufficient for the untrained person to understand how this is the binary number system. You still understand 0 and 1, okay, for 0 I am using hash and for 1 I am using dollar, but what after that? What is this value of symbol 1 doubles, value of the symbol for 1 doubles? So is it that the 1 is dollar, so it will become dollar dollar? Correct? So that is what we are talking about. This is a binary number system, and if you don't know binary number system, you cannot make heads and tails about this question. We'll have to simply leave the question. Now, which is why we are here, to make sure that you understand binary number system in a very basic way. Even if you don't know, if you have never studied binary systems before, you have not studied computer science before, this is the question that's going to come, and you should know how to solve this question in the easiest possible way, right? So whether you are a student of BA or BCom who has never studied binary systems, who is not familiar with computer science, don't worry. Don't get scared by these dollars and hash and this very crazy looking question. Don't get worried about that. We're going to make it simple for you, easy for you, right, systematic for you. So like this question number 1, which of the following will represent 17? How do you get this answer, like hash, dollar, dollar, hash, hash? It terrifies you. If a student is not familiar with binary system, he will just not understand what is this happening. What kind of cryptic language is this, okay? And then there's a second question here, okay? Which of the following will represent the value of dollar hash, hash, hash plus dollar hash divided by hash, dollar hash? Just leave the question, right? Leave the question. Okay, now this is also one question from the binary system. Which of the following is the correct set of hexadecimal digits? What is this hexadecimal? Catch an average guy, you know. Now I've been training for a long time in Bangalore, and when I go and talk to a, you know, let's say a BCom, and an average BCom student, catch him and ask him, okay, what is the hexadecimal of 25? What is the hexadecimal equivalent of 25? What is the probability that he will tell the answer? 0. What is the probability? The probability is 0, and I have been training for the last 13 years, and I have interacted with so many students, and I can tell you with confidence that hexadecimal, what is the decimal? Okay, somehow they will tell you. Binary also they might tell. Hexadecimal, again, something that they will not be able to tell the answer unless until they go through a rigorous preparation and they just go and brush up the entire computer science basics. So that means time is not there. So what we are going to do is make it easy, make it simple, make it simpler for you to understand, and that's why we are going to understand what is base system. And I'm going to focus on 3 base systems only: binary, decimal, and hexadecimal. So I'll make you understand these 3 systems in the simplest possible way that is there, and you can then solve these questions without any doubt in the examination. Binary number system is base 2. What is binary number system? We say it's base 2, and decimal system is base 10, and hexadecimal system is base 16. Hexadecimal. What do we mean by this base 2, base 10, base 16, base 8? Okay, we mean that there are only 2 digits. All numbers in this base system has to be made only by using 2 digits. In decimal base system we have only 10 digits, and in hexadecimal system we have 16 digits. Which are these 2, 10 and 16 digits? In the binary system we start from 0. See, every time we start counting we start from 0. So 0 is the first digit, and next is 1, and that's done. There's nothing other than 0 and 1 in the binary number system. Okay. Now in the decimal base system we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, these are your 10 digits that make all the numbers that you know about. There is nothing else. Any number that you can write, you can imagine in your day to day life, in your calculation, will only be made using these 10 digits 0 to 9. And so that is what we say, that in our day to day life we use the decimal number system. Now in the hexadecimal system we have 16 digits. So what are the 16 digits? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. These are the 10 digits that we also have in the decimal base system. So what about the 11th digit? See, these are 10 digits, we know them, right? We know that these are the 10 digits of the decimal base system. Ideally in the decimal system, what comes after 9? 10 comes after 9. What comes after 9? 10. Then comes 11. Then comes 12. Then comes 13. Then comes 14. Then comes 15. Then comes 16. Right? Now that is because we don't have any other digit apart from 0 to 9. So if you want to go after 9, you have to start with 2 digit numbers. So we say 10, but in hexadecimal system we have 16 digits. Where is that 11th digit? We don't have any such digit. So what we do is we write them as letters A, B, C, D, E and F. No 16 actually, because you're starting from 0, there is no 16, okay, because 0 to 15 is equal to 16 digits, okay. So these are your 6 digits. So what we are saying is that A is equivalent to 10, B is equivalent to 11, C is equivalent to 12, D is equivalent to 13, E is equivalent to 14 and F is equivalent to 15. Okay, F is equal to 15. So these are the 16 digits of the hexadecimal system. 0 to 9 is same as the decimal system, and then we have A, B, C, D, E, F standing for 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 respectively. That is about our base system. Now how do these base systems work? Like what is the concept of converting from one base to another, and how this thing about doubling and all these concepts, let's try to understand. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll take the decimal base system and try to understand how this concept actually works in the decimal base system. We'll make it very simple. So you have a number 234, clear? Let's take a number 234. Now the first digit here 4, and the decimal base system, remember this is base 10. What is it? Base 10. So the first digit is having a positional value of 10 power 0. The second digit has a positional value of 10 power 1, and third one has a positional value of 10 power 2, clear? So it's, you can see how it is increasing 10 times. 10 0 into 10 is 10 power 1, 10 power 1 into 10 is 10 power 2, next it will be 10 power 3, 10 times. Every position gives you into 10. So what is actually this number 234? It is 2 into 10 power 2 plus 3 into 10 power 1 plus 4 into 10 power 0, and we know this is equal to 200 plus 30 plus 4, because 10 power 0, see any number power 0 is equal to 1. So 4 into 1 is 4, and that is how you get the number 234. Now let us do the same thing with the binary system. Let us take binary. Now what is binary? Base 10. Binary is base 10. So if I write a number in binary, let us say 101101, okay. Now we can write a number in binary only by using ones and zeros, so I have done that, okay. Let me just write with a little bit more space for you. 1 0 1 1 0 1. So let's write here 1 1 0 1 0 1. Okay, now this number here 1 is in the position. Okay, let's see here, please understand, the first number in 234, the first number in 234 had a position value of 10 power 0, right? What is the power here? 0 and the base 10. Why? Because this is base 10. Now what is the base here? 2. So what should be done here? 2 power 0. See, first number is in the position value 2 power 0. Now second number, if you take the second number here, so just let me write it here. Okay, one second. The second number will have a position value of how much then? 2 power 1, you see. Next will be 2 power 2. Every time the positional value is doubling, 2 into 2 is 2 power 1 into 2 is 2 power 2. So every time the positional value doubles, every time we shift it, it doubles, and that is what the question was telling us. You see this question here, the value of symbol for 1 doubles itself every time it shifts one place to the left. Clear? Every time it shifts one place to the left, it doubles. 0 doubling 0 is not of any sense, because 0 into anything is 0. So you see 1 is doubling, again 1 is doubling. So what will be the number then? Start from this number 1 here, 1 into 2 power 5 plus next one, this 1 into 2 power 4. 0 is 0, so we will leave it out. Then this 1 here is 1 into 2 power 2 plus, again leave this 0 and go to last one, 1 into 2 power 0. Now this 2 power 5 is 32 plus 16 plus 4 plus 1, that's equal to 20, 52 plus 1, 53. So what we are saying is this, sorry, just a minute, I think it got skipped a little. Okay, what we are saying is this, that 1 1 0 1 0 1, which is a number in the binary base system, is equal to 53 in the decimal base system. Okay, and what you have just learnt now in this particular slide, this particular presentation, is how to convert from binary to decimal. Okay, this part we have covered now, how to convert from binary to decimal system. When a binary number is given to you, you will do it like this. You just write down here 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4. Wherever zeros are there, omit them. Wherever 1 is there, multiply it with the respective power of 2, add and then get the answer. Okay, so that's about the binary number system. And now next we will be understanding how to convert from decimal to binary. How do we convert from binary to decimal? We have seen how to convert from decimal to binary. Okay, so let's say for example the number 53, we'll take 53 itself. We know from the previous handout, previous slide, that 53 is 110101. Okay, 110101. So we want to get to this result here. How to convert from 53? If I don't know this value 110101, how do we convert a decimal number to binary? So the method is this, very simple. You divide by 2. Why we are dividing by 2? Because binary is base 2. Please remember this. If you want to convert from decimal to binary and binary is base 2, what you do is you divide the number by 2. So 2 into how many times we can divide? 26 times. This 2 into 26 is 52, and what is left over is 1. Okay, so write down the remainder. What is this 1? Every time we divide, we always find out what is the remainder of that division with 2. Now when we divide 26 by 2, we can divide it completely 13 times. Do we get a remainder here? Yes or no? No, we don't get a remainder. So what do we do? Write 0. Alright. Now next we divide 13 by 2. Now can you divide 13 by 2? No, you cannot divide. You can divide it maximum how many times? 6 times. So what is 2 into 6? 12. What is the remainder? 1. Please understand how we are doing it. Now next is 2 can divide 6 completely. So remainder is 0. Then 2 can divide 3 once, because 2 into 1 is 2 and the remainder is 1. Now what you do is you take the numbers from here to here and write them down. So first we write down 1, next we write down this 1, then we write this 0, then we write down this 1, then we write this 0, and then finally we write 1. And now you can see this number 110101 is the same number that we had seen earlier. So we say that 53 in decimal is equal to 110101 in binary, and now you have understood how to convert from decimal to binary. Now next we will be looking at how to convert from hexadecimal to binary, or we will try to understand about hexadecimal numbers. Hexadecimal numbers. Let us say for example, if I tell you that there is a number 3b, okay, what is the number? 3 and b, and you want to find out what is this number equal to in the decimal base system. Because when you are going to convert from hexadecimal, just write hex, okay, hex to binary, we cannot do it directly. We can, there is a method to do it directly also, but I want to just make it simpler for you. So what we do is we can convert to decimal and then we can convert to binary. Okay, so what I am doing now is I want to convert 3b from hexadecimal into the binary system, in the decimal system. And how do we do that? Whenever you want to convert from any base to decimal, you should write down the positional value. Please remember this. When you are converting from any base to decimal, you write down the positional value, and when you want to convert from decimal to any base, you divide by the base. Okay. Now what is the base here? 16. So first number will be 16 power 0 and next number will be 16 power 1. But what do we do with this b? We don't know what is b, right? So if you recall the slides that we have done earlier, what was b equal to? B was equal to 11. Okay, b is equal to how much? 11. So the equivalent for b is 11. So this b is nothing but 11. Now we can write like this: 3 into 16 power 1 plus 11 into 16 power 0. Now 3 into 16 is 48 and 11 into 1, because 16 power 0 is 1, is 11. Now when you add them, what you get is 59. So 3b in base 16 is equal to 59 in base 10. That is one part done. Now we want to convert this into a binary number. So 59 in base 10 will be equal to how much in a binary base system. So when you want to convert from a decimal base system to any base system, you divide. What do? You divide, you take 59 and you divide by what? You divide by the base. 2 into how many times we can do? 29 times is 58. So we get a remainder of 1. Now 2 into 14 is 28, again remainder 1. 2 into 7 is 14, remainder 0. Then 2 into 3, remainder is 1, and 2 into 1, the remainder is 1. So we get here 1, 1, 1, triple 1, 0, double 1. So what is the number we should write here? Okay, let me just increase the size of this box here. Okay, so what is the number we are going to write here? Just look at this number. First one is 1, next this 1, the remainder, that is 1, then this 1, triple 1, then this 0, then this 1, and lastly we write this one. So 59 in base 10 is equal to 111011 in binary. So we have covered your entire concept of base and base conversion. Now the next concepts that we need to understand is how do we add and subtract binary arithmetic. So you can see here, for addition, So when you talk about addition, 0 plus 0 is equal to 0, 0 plus 1 is equal to 1, and 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 1 is equal to what? So 1 plus 1 is 10. So you write 0 and carry 1. Okay, so that's a carry here. 1 plus 1 is 10. Remember, 1 plus 1 is equal to 10. Why do we say 1 plus 1 is equal to 10? You see, because here in binary number system there is no 2. There is no 2, right? In the binary number system there is no 2, so we just have 0, and then we have 1, and then we have 10. So this is 0, the equivalent I am talking about, this is 1, and this is 2. So the equivalent of 2 is 10. So 1 plus 1 is 2, but we know 2 is 10 in binary, so we write it as 1 plus 1 10, and we can't write 2 digits, so we write 0 and carry 1. Did you understand? Okay, very simple. Now in case of subtraction, 0 minus 0 is 0, 1 minus 0 is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, and 0 minus 1 is equal to what? 0 minus 1 is 1, and there is a borrow of 1. Why do we say 0 minus 1 is 1? So let us say, for example, we have a number like 100 minus 101, and I am talking about the binary number system. Now you can see here this 0, or let us just erase this 1. Okay, just write 0 1. Right. So now if I want to borrow, I can give this 1 to this 0 here, and then this will go here, so it will become 10, and 10 minus 1. So you see 10 is 2 and 1 is 1. 2 minus 1 is how much? 2 minus 1 is 1. So we can say that means that in binary 10 minus 1 is equal to 1. Again you see 2 is equal to 10 and 1 is equal to 1. So 2 minus 1 we know is equal to 1, 2 is equal to 10, so write down 10 here, 1 is equal to 1, so write down 1 here, and 10 minus 1 is equal to 1. So we get 1, so the result will be 1, and there is a borrow of 1. So that is a borrow of 1. That is what we mean by binary subtraction. So now you see this is addition subtraction. Let us try to understand how this addition is done here. So we are adding two numbers. Now this number is 26 and this number is 12, converting into decimal, result is 38. Now if you want to do it in the binary, you see 0 plus 0 is 0, 1 plus 0 is 1, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 10, so there is 0 and there is a carry of 1, 1 plus 1 10, so there is a 0 and carry of 1, 1 plus 0 is 1, and lastly 0 plus 0 is 0. That is your binary addition. Let us take for example a small case here, 110 plus 010, so we have 0 plus 0 0, 1 plus 1 is 10, so carry here 1 plus 1 is 10 and carry here, it will become equal to 10000. Please understand how are we doing this entire thing, and if you want to just verify what did we just do here. So let us look at this first number 110 and convert this into 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 0 will be 0, 1 into 2 is 2, plus 1 into 4 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6. So this is equal to 6. Now let us take this number 010, this is 2 power 0, this is 2 power 1, and this is 2 power 2. Now this will be 0, this will be 2, and this will be 0, so that is equal to 2. This is equal to 2. And now let us look at 1000. So this is equal to 2 power 0, this is equal to 2 power 1, this is equal to 2 power 2, this is equal to 2 power 3. All will give you zeros here except this 8. This is equal to 8, and can you see that 6 plus 2 is equal to 8? You see that 6 plus 2 is equal to 8, so it is confirmation of. That is also one way of doing it. You convert the binaries into decimals and add and subtract, and then whatever result is there, you convert it back into the binary system. That is about addition and subtraction both. I will just complete. Now let us look at multiplication. 0 into 0 is 0, 0 into 1 is 0, 1 into 0 is 0, and 1 into 1 is 1. That is about multiplication. And let us do a division now. Let us see how do we divide in binary. So the best thing to do for dividing in binary is to convert these numbers into the decimal equivalents and then do the division and then convert them back into binary. That is the best way of going about it. Okay. So what I am going to do is now I am going to convert these numbers 101, 010, that is 2 power 0, is 2 power 1, this is 2 power 2, this is 2 power 3, this is 2 power 4, and this is 2 power 5. So you get 0 plus 2 plus 0 plus 8 plus 0 plus 32, because 2 power 5 is 32. So what do we get here? 32 plus 8, 4. This total is equal to 42. So this number is 42. Now let's convert this number here, 0 0 0 1 1 0. I don't need to worry about these zeros anymore. So let's look at this. This is 2 power 0, this is 2 power 1, this is 2 power 2, and that gives us how much? 0 plus 2 plus 4, and that's equal to 6. So this number is 6. Now when you divide 42 by 6, what do you get? 7. 6 into 7 is 42. So now what you do is convert 7 into its binary form. What is the binary form of 7? Very simple. Divide by 2. 2 into 3 is 6. Remainder is 1. 2 into 1 is 2. Remainder is 1. What is the number? 111. So what is the answer? 1 0 1 0 1 0 divided by 0 0 0 1 1 0 is equal to 1 1 1. That's your answer. Okay. So we have covered here entire binary arithmetic. Now let's go back to that question in the beginning that we had understood as a very mysterious kind of a question. 0 is hash and 1 is dollar, and there are no other symbols, and for the numbers greater than 1, numbers greater than 1 are to be written only by using the two symbols, and the value of symbol 1 doubles itself. 2 power 0, 2 power 1, you see doubling every time it shifts one place to the left. So now if the moment we see the question, we know it's a binary system. So then nothing has to be worried. What is the number 17? 17, 2 into 8, remainder 1, 2 into 4, remainder 0, 2 into 2, remainder 0, 2 into 1, the remainder is 0. Okay. So we have 1 0 0 0 1. Now 0 is hash, write down hash wherever we have 0, and 1 is dollar, write down dollar wherever we have 1. And what is your answer? Dollar hash 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 dollar. See, dollar hash 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 dollar. That is your answer. That's the answer for this question. So answer for this question is C. Once we know this is binary, it's a very easy question. Now which of the following will represent the value of this operation? So let's do it. Dollar hash 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 is nothing but 1, because dollar is 1, 0 0 0, so 1000. And when you convert this into, this is your binary, when you convert this into decimal, what do you get? So 1 0 0 0, this is 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3. These we don't have to worry about because they are all zeros, and this will be 8. So this is equal to 8. Okay, done. Next is this number, that is dollar and hash. Okay, so dollar and hash, how do we write it now? So we say, okay, dollar is 1 and hash is 0. So this is 10 in this, and now I have already discussed with you, so I do it directly. 10 is nothing but 2. I have shown to you earlier also, 10 is nothing but 2. Now, so that's 2, and next is this number hash dollar hash. So we know that hash is 0 and dollar is 1, so 0 1 0 is also equal to 10, because this 0 is not of any importance to us. So what we are getting here is 8, this is 8 plus this is 2 divided by this is 2, and 2 divided by 2. Okay, so 8 plus 2 divided by 2, that's 8 plus 1, because division is done before addition, and 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. So the answer will be 9. Clear? That's how you do this question. And then the next question that we spoke about, hexadecimal number. Which of the following is the correct set of hexadecimal numbers? We know in hexadecimal we have 0 to 9 and we have 8 to F. There is no other digit in the hexadecimal system. So where is X? There is no X. Where is Z? There is no Z. Where is K? There is no K. Where is N? There is no N. But we definitely have F here, A here, C here and E here. So that means face this number face can be a correct representation of a hexadecimal number. If you know this solving, if you know these concepts, solving questions on binary and decimals and hexadecimal will become very simple and easy for you. Just go through this video, understand it, watch it twice if you want to. If you're not completely not familiar with this concept of base system, watch it again, and you will see 3 to 4 questions in your exam will come from this video itself, right? And then you will understand how important this video is for you for your exam purpose. Alright, so now the time for the class practice pack. Now in the class practice pack of computer awareness, I have selected questions that are from previous papers, so they can be questions which are important for you, and those who have passport access, you can start solving the questions. Once you hear the sound, the question that you have doubt, we can discuss it separately in the future sessions. So best of luck to you, and thank you for watching the video.